Okay, so let's get started. Right off the bat here, you can see my bottle of Dr. Pepper, which is my favourite soda drink. So I'm going to put that in the cupboard. I was gonna say the fridge, but I'm gonna get the fridge packed up first and then see if there's room for the Dr. Pepper in there. Okay, we have I'm gonna say a carton of fudge brownie flavoured milk. Now this was £1.10, or you could get a little bottle of Fridgy for £1. So for an extra 10 pence, you get them all that. And I don't mean like the, them standard size bottles of Fridgy where it's like, I think it's about 500ml, but then you can get the skinny ones. I don't know how many mils that is, but I'm pretty sure it's under 500. And it was mint chocolate flavoured. I very nearly bought one of them, which was £1, and just below it is these, which are £1.10. So for an extra 10 pence, I went for that. My nephew sometimes uses chocolate milk on his cereal. I noticed today in Morrisons they have a Korean shelf aisle thingy. You know what I mean? Like a small part on the aisle where they sell all sorts of different Korean foods. And you see, these were on there. Now that's not Korean writing, so I don't know why it was on there. I mean, is the ingredients in Korean? No. Yeah, so I'm not sure what he was doing on the Korean section. Anyways, similar situation with the chocolate milk. There was a small packet of these, little small packet, but this big tub was cheaper. So of course I go for the big tub. Do you know what? Let's leave this out because I need to get a thumbnail for the video. Okay, now I bought this sauce a few days ago, or a week ago, something like that. And yesterday I was gutting and skinning and preparing fish over the sink. So it was full of fish guts and everything. And I had also cooked my dad some food, and he asked me to put some sauce on it for him, so I did. And then I somehow flung the sauce bottle into the sink full of fish guts and blood. So, yeah, I had to chuck it away, and I bought a new one. You don't want fish guts going into your sauce. Now, sometimes of a night time I might get a bad back. So, I like the deep heat spray, and then I seen deep heat max strength, so I also got that, and the deep heat muscle massage roll on. So it's kind of like the roll on deodorants. Although I would not recommend you put this under your armpits. Don't. That's for like joint pain, like your elbows or your knees. Okay. Okay, now I usually, well, I get Acidex Advance on prescription, but they didn't have it in. The pharmacy didn't have it in when I went to collect my last prescription. So until I wait until they get it in stock, I bought that from Morrisons. It's just a little bottle. I get the big bottle of Acidex Advance prescribed. We've got peanut butter and jam. I had strawberry jam last time, so I went for blackcurrant. So this is to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yeah, Americans call jam jelly. Okay, Americans. In the UK, jelly is what you call jello, and jam is what you call jelly. I think I explained that correctly. But yeah, if you've never tried a peanut butter, if you've never tried a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I really recommend you do. I recommend white bread, decent white bread. Don't butter the bread. Peanut butter on one side, jam on the other. Put it together. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Here we have, I'm pretty sure this is Japanese mayonnaise. And it's supposed to be a lot nicer than the UK mayonnaise. I've seen a lot of videos of people using this, cooking with this. And, you know, apparently it's a lot better than, you know, Hellmann's UK. Hellmann's mayonnaise. Okay. Hot. So I'm going to close the fridge so it doesn't keep beeping. Oh, here, look at these. Iced coffee, donut flavour. That was the last one. There's like a big stand of loads of different ones, and there was only one donut flavour left. And then there was a couple of different ones. You see here, I've got the original one, and I'm pretty sure there was like two more. There was like a dark coffee one, and I think vanilla, but I'm guessing the donut one is the most popular, as that was the last one. I mean, even on the stand where they were displayed in like sort of like crates, I lifted the crates up to look underneath, and yeah, I still couldn't see none. Do you know what I'll do a review video on this, and a review video on this, not in the same video. And we'll see how they compare to each other. I've got a feeling that's going to be absolutely delicious. You know, donut flavoured iced coffee. Sounds good and good. Cream caramel. A lot of people just peel the lid off and eat it with a spoon. On the bottom, you see this little bit of sticky tin foil or whatever it is. So you peel the lid off and you put it upside down on a plate, and then you peel that off and it drops out. Okay, I've got my things for munchies. You know what I'm talking about. We have drumstick squashes. If you watch my last shop and haul video, you will see that I got the cherry cola flavoured ones. Now they only had two flavours in Morrisons. The sour one and then the regular. The cola ones are from Tesco. If anyone's interested, go to your local Tesco. I got some. What was that? I completely forgot about that. These are energy drink. I'm pretty sure this is American. You know, it was close. There was a crate of these close to them iced coffees, which I'm pretty sure are American based, and it's a limited edition. So this is an energy drink. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine, and it's fruit burst flavour. 200 milligrams of caffeine in a 355 ml can is a lot. In a standard size can of Monster, I'm pretty sure it's 162 milligrams of caffeine. So there's more caffeine in that than a can of Monster, and it's a smaller can. I may do a video on that as well. Yeah, I completely forgot. I put that in the side of there, and I dropped the bag down and heard a thump. It's a good job it didn't burst open. Oreo bites and caramel buttons. So it was 2 for £3. The Oreo bites, and then do you know what? I might go over the receipt in this. The last video I said I would go over the receipt. Completely forgot. Was supposed to do it on a separate video, and couldn't find the receipt. It must have got binned, but I do have the receipt. But we'll get into that after I've showed you everything that I've bought. Okay, we have 5 spiced oat and raisin cookies. You know what? I'm pretty sure I bought some donuts. Did I show you these bacon potatoes? Bacon potatoes. You know, since my accent sort of changed because you know, I've got friends online who are from different countries who don't speak you know, like the full English language. So instead of talking in my accent, I had to sort of talk like poshly, and it just sort of gradually turned into the way I spoke. But sometimes still, it's kind of mixed. Yeah. Okay, free rustlers. These are a lifesaver when you're drunk, or we have chicken sub. Fridge, shut up. Okay, I didn't know this was the hot dog until now. They do the what's it called, the barbecue rib in the same sort of purple packaging. So I didn't take a second look. I just picked it up thinking it was the barbecue rib, but it's the hot dog. But I haven't had the hot dog before, so that'll be good to try. So yeah, southern fried chicken sub, hot dog, and a double-decker. Now, a lot of people think that Rustler burgers are bad, and they kind of are. It depends. I mean, yeah, they are bad for you, but it's just the way that you cook them. You can make them nicer than the package says. You know, it's still gonna be bad for you, but you know the package says stick it in the microwave or the air fryer. They actually recently updated the packaging saying you can cook it in the air fryer. But before that, it was basically put it in the microwave, and you end up with a soggy bun and rubbery meat. It's just not nice. What I do is I use the air fryer, and then you can add different sauces to it, or like a slice of bacon to it. You know, add different things to it to make it taste nicer. Not that it's gonna make it healthier, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, it's I'm gonna shove because I'm struggling to try and explain what I'm trying to explain. Okay, here we have Skittles, no shell Skittles. And then this is off the Korean aisle. This is called kimchi, which I'm pretty sure is some sort of spicy fermented cabbage or spicy pickled cabbage. I'm pretty sure it's spicy pickled cabbage, but this is noodles. So it's like spicy cabbage Korean noodles. You know, I might start doing video reviews on you know, foreign foods and etc. etc. Or like what I was trying to explain with the Rustler burgers. I'll do videos on that. And that'll be easier than me explaining it. Coleslaw. Right, oops. I completely forgot I bought these. These need to go into the freezer. So, Nui, caramel white chocolate, and Texan pecan, however you want to pronounce it. I kept on seeing adverts for this, and it just really made me want it. Okay. I got a thin crust pepperoni pizza, and here I got 4 beef quarter pounders. So I need to get some decent burger buns, some decent cheese. In fact, I think I've got some decent cheese in the fridge. I could just grate that up. Yeah, there's a block of cheese in the fridge. I could just grate that up. Perhaps maybe get some salsa, American mustard, some lettuce. Or on here it's showing some onion rings in there. So I might put some onion rings in there, and maybe some what do you call it? Gherkins, sliced gherkins, like what you get in McDonald's cheeseburgers. Okay, how am I gonna get this in here? Check this out. A chicken curry pizza. No, this is not from today's video. You see, this is from Iceland, but check that out. Chip shop chicken curry pizza. That'll be an experience, won't it? Right, is that for the frozen stuff? Yes. Okay, so it looks like I didn't buy any donuts. Here I have 2 cheese and onion slices. You see, these were on the aisle next to those spiced cookies that I showed earlier on, and there was some donuts next to them. I must have you know, changed my mind and picked these up instead. Like, you know them donuts with custard inside of them? Yeah, they were on there. Yeah, I try. I always try not to spend too much, but I always go overboard. Okay. These are from the Korean food aisle. £5 a packet. And also here we have Shin Ramyun. Well, I think it's basically just spicy. And these were also £5. On eBay, some sellers sell these for £11 a packet. So £5 is a bargain. And speaking of noodles, check out this book that I've got. It's called Prison Ramen, and inside there is loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of different recipes that inmates have came up with in prison, meals to cook with ramen, which I am going to create a series on. We've got champong, seafood hot and spicy flavour. Champong. Do you know what? Let's get what will be a good thumbnail. That or maybe what can we use for a thumbnail? That can do. I may change it. And also I have some soaps for the bath. This is lavender and water lily extract bath soak. Okay. And I got 2 scratch cards, and I got a full chicken ready to eat. Okay, so hope you all enjoyed the video. And wait a minute. Get things put away. Warm. Okay. Okay, now I said I was going to go over the receipt. You got that receipt there? Okay, so all of this came to £125.57, but without the club card, without the Morrisons card, it was £126.57. You see, with Tesco, you get a lot more money off with your club card. Yeah, I go to Tesco's. I mean, the reason I went to Morrisons is because my mum needed to pick a prescription up from there. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next episode. So, peace out. Take care. See you in the next video. Peace.